Good morning, folks, and happy Tuesday. I hope and pray that you're doing well this morning. Hope and pray that the day has found you well. And it looks like the rain has kind of moved out and the sunshine is here. And what a two wonderful representations of the love of God. First and foremost, the rain and how it symbolizes God's love as it showers down on us. And then the sunshine symbolizing God's love shining on us, and then the transition between the two, showing that God is the same, be it in the rain or in the sunshine. God is the same. I was reminded yesterday of Hebrews chapter number 3 and verse number 8. I think I'm right on that one. Y'all forgive me if I'm off a little bit, but it says Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And I sure am glad that we serve a God that never changes. I sure am glad that we serve a God who is unchanging in His love, in His provision, and in His care for each and every one of us. So you know what, Christian? We have the unique opportunity day after day, no, not day after day, hour by hour, maybe even minute by minute, second by second, of praising God who is always the same. And I hope and pray that that is your exhortation this Tuesday morning. And hope and pray that you are keeping in prayer our Friends and Family Day coming up on Sunday. And I hope and pray that you're going to be there. I hope and pray you're going to bring someone with you as we enjoy just some time of praise, some time of worship, and some time of fellowship to kind of celebrate everything that we celebrate over the summertime. Mother's Day, Memorial Day, Father's Day, Independence Day, kind of that one celebration all wrapped up in one time of fellowship. And it's going to be a wonderful time, and you don't want to miss that blessing. I want to share to you today from the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter number 1, in verses 3 and 4. But before I do that, I'm going to remind you that in not all, but most of the letters that Paul writes, he always starts them with the exhortation of his love to them that he's writing them to. And that's no different in 2 Corinthians chapter number 1. So I'm going to read in verse number 3 and 4. Paul says, "Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort those who are in any trouble with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God." Christian, have you ever stopped to think? And you probably have, especially if you've come across this particular verse. But have you ever stopped to think about how God comforts us in every tribulation? And then because of that, we have the opportunity, the ability, the responsibility to comfort those who are in difficulty as well. Let me give you a perfect example. We have a number of folks in our congregation that are not doing good health-wise. We have a few in our congregation that are recovering from surgery. And you might, it's no might to it, you would say it's a difficult time. But here's the good news, Christian. We are allowed and able and responsible for comforting them with the comfort that God gives. Why? Because He's given it to us. And it goes even further. Your family members, your friends, those that you come in contact with. Everybody is going to go through something at some point in their life. Isn't it wonderful to know that we have the tools, the ability, and the responsibility to provide comfort for them? I talked about on Sunday when we talked about victory over disability. Christian, each and every one of us has won the victory over disability, and we have the responsibility to share that victory with those around us. And you know what that victory brings? It brings comfort. And Paul says, "Blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and God of all comfort, who comforts us in our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort those who are in any trouble with the comfort with which we ourselves are comforted by God." Isn't that encouraging? Isn't that thought-provoking? Isn't that challenging? And yes, Christian, isn't that even convicting? So remember today, because you are comforted by God, you can give that comfort out to those that need it. And I hope and pray you have a wonderful, wonderful day today. And I hope your day is blessed by God. Love you, folks, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. God bless you.